All right, so before you start trading, it's important to realize that trading is a zero-sum game. What that means is that for every winner in the market, there's also a loser because traders are competing with each other to make money in the market. So, as a new trader, your first goal should be survival so that you can actually get enough experience in the markets. And one of the biggest mistakes that new traders make is they get too greedy too soon. They see dollar signs and then they make very costly mistakes that knock them out of the game early. So you want to make sure that if you're new to trading, you want to practice with small amounts, or if you're experimenting with a new trading strategy, make sure you get enough experience in your belt and make sure the strategy works before putting real money on the table. Now, not every single situation in the market has to be a zero-sum game. Sometimes there are win-win beneficial transactions that happen in the markets. For example, traders do provide liquidity. Miners and merchants need the markets to be able to cash out coins to pay for operational expenses. And perhaps even long-term investors or day-to-day users might just need to buy or sell Bitcoin. So you can have some win-win situations in the market. So in order to stay in this game for the long haul, it's really important as a trader that you develop a solid risk management strategy, because trading and cryptocurrencies, they both come with high risk and they can lead to financial loss if you're not being careful. You can't always win in the markets. It's not possible as a trader to always win. So the traders who stick around long enough, they tend to minimize losses and maximize gains. And this is the formula for staying profitable in the markets. And one of the ways of doing that is to acknowledge the risks ahead of time and make a plan before executing on any trade. In order to make a solid plan and be objective, it's always important to look at both sides of the market so that you also understand the risks ahead of time. So here are 6 rules to manage risk. Only trade when you have an edge in the markets. One of the biggest mistakes that traders make is they overtrade in the markets. When you overtrade, you're going to pay more money in fees and you might trade more emotionally and actually end up chasing the markets instead of just trading when you have an edge, right? You don't want to trade in choppy market conditions or when you have a 50-50 coin toss. You want to trade when you feel that the probabilities are more in your favor. Always make sure that you have a plan. Never just trade randomly without first cultivating a solid plan. And again, when building a plan, you need to look at both sides of the markets, and position sizing is very important. So you don't have to go all in on the first trade. You could actually scale in incrementally if a trade is going in your favor or cost average down. And if you are margin trading and using leverage, it's important that you don't go overkill on the leverage. There are places where you can go up to 20x or 100x on leverage size, but the more leverage you use, the higher the risk is of having your account wiped out. And always make sure to have an exit strategy in case the trade is working against you.